Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another dream today. Hello. Come on in, get comfortable, relax with me. We're gonna question some patients today. We're playing the Infectious Madness of Dr. Dekker today. We're gonna try to finish off this act, and then we'll see how long Act 4 is. I think we're in Act 4. We'll be going into Act 4. But, anyways, before all of that, let me introduce myself. Hi, my name is Princess Evillan, and I'm a streamer here on Twitch. And I post almost everything I do here on the channel. It all ends up onto youtube.com/@princessevillanvods. EVILLAN is how you spell Evelyn, in case you didn't know. But yeah, I have a lot of videos on the VODs channel. I've been streaming for the last, year and a little over half, year and 7 months or something like that, 8 months. Not that I'm counting. But there's lots of videos on the VODs channel if you're interested in other games that I've played. Perhaps you're interested in some other action games that we played, maybe some nostalgic games like Spyro and Devil May Cry. Maybe you're interested in the visual novels that we've played. We've played Find Love or Die Trying, which was really fun. We've also played Monster Prom for Halloween, so you'll look forward to some new visual novels dropping on the VODs channel in the upcoming weeks. But yeah, if you're watching this on the VODs channel in the future, hello, come join us on the Twitch channel, twitch.tv/princessevillan. I love getting to stream and hang out with you guys, and I love getting to see what's going on with everybody every week. So I'm streaming almost every day now. I stream Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays. Sundays being a little iffy depending on how the rest of the week is. But we haven't done it in the last 2 weeks. But we do plan to continue doing those Sunday streams. A lot of times I play games by myself. Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays are games by myself. Fridays being Visual Novel Friday, where we play a visual novel every Friday. Wednesdays and Sundays I read webcomics with my lovely husband, Gob the Goblin, and we hang out and read Problem Sleuth on Wednesdays and Homestuck on Sundays. So yeah, come join us for all kinds of fun, no matter whether you're picking me up for a video game stream or whether you're looking for something to play in the background as we read webcomics. There's all kinds of stuff happening on the Twitch channel. So go ahead and check that out if you're interested in more current things that are happening. But yeah, anyways, whether you're watching this on the VODs channel, whether you're watching this today on the Twitch channel, go ahead and favorite, subscribe, all that stuff so you can get notifications on when I go live on Twitch and notifications on when videos drop on the VODs channel, which is every Saturday. Anyways, I think I've said enough about that. My mouth is very dry. But I have the solution. Coffee. Let's switch over. Hello everyone. It's so good to see you today. Let me adjust some settings real quick. Turn that on. Let that play. Let me know if the audio is too quiet, because I have it turned up pretty loud. Here we go. I have it turned up pretty loud on my audio mixer. So let me know if the voices are too quiet and you can't hear them, because I think I was having some issues with that last time. Anyways, let's continue. Doctor, you don't give up easily. You're understanding them. Detective rating practitioner. I've made 833 searches. I've found about half of the responses. We're 90% through the act. And our overall progress is more than half. So, cool.
At midnight each day.
On Valentine's night,
Time as you know it freezes.
20 minutes past 10.
Keep up, Doctor.
Thinks we're going to smother her in her sleep.
I'm a grave digger, Doctor.
I was at home,
David is my husband.
all on my lonesome.
Stabbed him with a steak knife.
Nothing changes.
I'm a qualified angel of death.
When I'm dancing,
You get this day over and over.
Hilda.
I black
I
out,
don't think she's got long.
Oh, Marianna.
naked on the beach.
Hannah.
Is that it for today?
David hunts,
I can change my skin.
then skins.
Dr. Dekker dated his patients.
I had a hot date
We went out for drinks.
I took photos of Jessica.
Dr. Dekker did
on
phone
Valentine's Day.
and ask me for Nathan's number.
There was a girl there.
Am I wrong to keep the locket?
I'm allowed to talk to her, aren't
He
I?
was preoccupied with finding
Photographs.
patterns.
Rocking chair.
I haven't been back to the beach since
I had a bit of a shaky loop incident.
where I find something
I set fire
beautiful in the sea.
to Hannah's clothes in the garden.
I dug the grave.
I wish I'd said goodbye.
Dr. Dekker cursed me.
It didn't weigh enough to have a body in it.
Interesting. Okay, so it did save my progress, which is what my big question was with this game, because it doesn't give you any, like, clear... I don't think it gives a clear, like, auto-save. I guess just you're just kind of assuming that it saves every now and then. I did leave Marianna for last. I did remember that. We are gonna talk to Professor Warwick because we haven't talked to him yet. Everybody else is orange except for Marianna. I wanted to say Marianna for last because she drives me nuts. Let's see what's going on with Professor Warwick. Hello.
Professor Warwick, I'm a physicist. Where's Dr. Dekker?
Dr. Dekker passed away.
Perhaps ask me something physics related.
Okay. That's not what I'm supposed to say. Dr. Dekker is dead. Okay.
Is he really? Actually dead? Hmm? Not a worthy adversary after all, then.
Okay, you seem immediately crazy. Dekker was your adversary.
Dr. Dekker challenged me. He tried to use my theories against me. Quantum theories.
I didn't realize that Dr. Dekker knew much about quantum theory. What theories?
Do you really want to know? Dekker's eyes used to glaze over whenever we talked about that. He didn't believe in quantum physics. As if it's something that you can optionally believe in. Well, it started with an experiment.
Okay, what experiment?
Have you heard of quantum suicide, Doctor?
No, but that sounds scary. I've never heard of quantum suicide.
Quantum suicide is a thought experiment that tries to explain the many worlds theory. You're looking at me blankly. I can see that you don't understand. I knew you wouldn't.
Okay.
Alternate universes. Essentially, if I were to shoot myself, then in some alternate universe, I'd still be alive.
Right.
Now imagine if I could actually choose that universe. I'm taking a product off a supermarket shelf. Well, I simply applied that logic to something different.
What did you apply that logic to?
Gambling. I set up an experiment whereby I would visit a casino and place a very large bet at a roulette table. Now, I would always bet on odd. Now, the results of this particular experiment were mundane. I won as many times as you would expect according to the laws of probability. But then, I changed a parameter.
What did you change?
Quantum suicide required a loss of life to make it a realistic thought experiment. So I simply upped the stakes. Now, every time I bet on odd, I would place everything I had on that one spin of the wheel, and it worked for a while.
What are you saying? Are you saying that you put a huge bet and you won every time, more or less, which is still admitting that you lost some, and you're saying that has to do with quantum death, quantum suicide? Why did the experiment stop working?
Dr. Dekker killed it, and I can't get it back.
What did Dr. Dekker kill?
Well, my theory, quantum gambling. If the stakes are high enough, you will win every time by simply shifting your consciousness into that branch that wins. It's tricky, but it can be done. Dr. Dekker didn't like that. He saw me becoming rich and powerful, and he hated that. That's why he proffered the hangman's paradox.
What's the hangman's paradox? Okay, first off, we have to ask, why gambling?
Why not gambling? My wife, Vanessa, left me for a neurosurgeon. She emptied our entire combined wealth into her barrister's wallet. I needed more money. Physics provided me with a solution.
Okay, why would Dekker hate you becoming rich and powerful?
Honestly? Well, I think he feared quantum physics. He didn't like things being explained in terms of science. Almost as if he'd have preferred chaos.
Okay, so that's where the two of you would have had a contention point. Because you're trying to explain how, with laws of like probability and things like that, that like you can continue to win when you put an all-out gamble. Okay. And then Dr. Dekker wouldn't have liked that because he's all about chaos theory. Like that one guy. What's his name? Elderby. Yeah. Okay. What's the hangman's paradox?
Well, imagine a judge sentences you to death. Now, it will be Monday or Tuesday next week. But it will be a surprise. Well, which day do you think you'll be executed?
Probably Monday.
Well, Monday does seem likely, yes. Because if you're still alive on Monday at midnight, then Tuesday won't be a surprise. But if you're sure that it's Monday, then that won't be a surprise either, will it? Dekker tricked me.
How did Dekker trick you?
He told me that sometime in the future I would lose a bet. That I would lose all of my money. Now, this didn't seem likely because I had quantum gambling on my side and it was working. But he unnerved me. He made me doubt myself. And then it happened.
But it's a
Recently, I lost
self-fulfilling
everything that I'd
prophecy.
managed to build up since Vanessa left me.
Yeah, but that's part of gambling, though. Okay, tell me about your wife.
We were married for 14 years, 7 months, and 3 days. Vanessa couldn't have children. At least that's what she told me. She grounded me in reality. I'm not complaining. It's probably what I needed. Part of me always thought that one day I'd achieve immortality through science. We'd be...
Together?
It wasn't to be, though.
You're really fidgeting with your glasses there, buddy. Did it bother you that you couldn't have children?
Well, yes, it bothered me. Especially now that I find out that she's pregnant. Oh, no, it wasn't a rocket scientist that was required, but a brain surgeon, it seems. I have considered putting that neurosurgeon onto his darkest timeline. But I'm not a killer, it would seem.
My goodness. What were you doing on Valentine's night?
I was at a fundraiser for a charity called Mind Stretch Outreach.
Oh,
Don't know
that's
how I
Dr.
got
Dekker's
roped into that,
charity.
can't remember. But it was full of very clever children with bizarre outlooks on life. And Jaya. It was Jaya who asked me to go.
What you talking about my Jaya for? What's Mind's Stretch Outreach?
It's full of poor kids with very capable minds. I did give them a talk on quantum tunneling once, and they loved it. Not sure it'll put dinner on the table for any of them, though.
That's true. What's quantum tunneling?
Oh, you're gonna have to Google that, Doctor, I'm afraid. I'm not a walking Wikipedia.
Why not?
I'd love to tell you, but I am paying you by the hour. Maybe look up Schrodinger's cat whilst you're there.
Oh my goodness. Okay, how well do you know Jaya?
Oh, she's Dr. Dekker's lovely assistant. I imagine she's your lovely assistant now.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, she always smiles and makes me a cup of tea before a session. Smile. Which reminds me, my session. Can we talk about my problem now?
Uh-huh. Got a crush on Jaya. Got you. Yeah, let's talk about your problem. What's your problem?
I'm not a gambler, Doctor. I'm a scientist. I need more money. It's true I've run out of money for my research. An opportunity has arisen.
Is it a gambling opportunity? What opportunity has arisen?
A very wealthy group of individuals have offered to pay me a very large sum of money if I attend their next private soiree. They don't want a talk or anything like that. They want a practical demonstration.
What sort of practical demonstration?
They'll pay me £1 million if I can successfully survive 6 rounds of Russian roulette. Now, I am worried because of what Dr. Dekker said, but, well, I can't help but thinking that the stakes are so high I can't possibly lose.
This is a bad idea.
What do you think, Doctor? Should I take them up on their offer?
That's a bad idea. No, don't take the offer. What research are you trying to do?
Quantum gambling. It's a pet project. It's got nothing to do with work. But if I don't have significant amounts of money to lose, then there won't be enough jeopardy for the experiment to work.
Who do you work for?
Well, the Ministry of Defense, of course. Guns aren't going to win the next war. Quantum physics is.
Oh. I wouldn't take that offer. I'm just saying. No, don't take the offer.
No, I suppose you're right. In a darker timeline, you probably said yes, and I'm dead now. I earn good money where I work. How do I stop losing it?
Stop gambling.
I take your point. But I suppose to decide whether to continue gambling or to stop gambling is a gamble within itself, isn't it? Well, my time is up.
That's it.
Will we be having another session or... No, don't answer that. It'll turn you into a gambler like me. Infectious. Isn't it?
Ooh, they did a partial title drop. Okay. So now he's gone, which is weird. We never had that happen before. Let's see. What is psychokinesis? Oop, wrong button. Okay. Let's get a hint on Jaya. Oh. What did Dr. Dekker and Marianna do on their date? I almost forgot. Marianna went on a date with Dr. Dekker.
I have no idea what they did and when they did it. I'm happy to keep it that way too.
So you have no idea? So that whole question was for nothing? Which of my patients... Oh. Which of my patients claim psychokinesis?
Most of the patients you're seeing have claimed some kind of psychokinesis.
Uh-huh.
If you don't think that's the case, then they just haven't told you yet.
Everyone, Nathan's got the time stopping. Marianna wakes up in the ocean. Evillan can shift. Claire can resurrect people. Bryce has an extra hour. Jaya is our assistant. Marianna... I guess we'll find out more about Marianna if we question her. Because there's... Is she... Oh, are you into psychology? Into psychology?
Yes, psychology. I think you'll find it's relevant, Doctor.
10 seconds. So most everyone we know claims some kind of psychokinesis, except Marianna. I want to finish up. Did Dr. Dekker do home patient visits for any of the patients? Did Dr. Dekker do any home visits for any other patients?
No, as far as I know, Marianna was the only patient that Dr. Dekker did home visits for.
That's bizarre. It's very bizarre. Jaya, 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 Jaya. Let's get another hint. Oh, Jaya's your favorite character? She's pretty cute. I like her accent. I didn't ask for Marianna's address.
Well, maybe someone sneaked your phone during a session and texted. I know they all look innocent, but if it's not nailed down, there's a good chance they'll walk away with it. You know, I used to have an iPad. Under surface.
Oh my goodness. Alright, the lot turned Jaya green, so that's good to know. Alright. Let's dive into Marianna. I've been saving her because her outfits bother me. She's so sexual. She's super cute though. Alright, hello Marianna.
I'm okay. Thanks for asking. It's rent day, and I always feel a little blue on rent day.
Well, me too. Why do you feel blue on rent day?
Rent day is the day I pay rent to my landlady.
That makes sense. I should have been able to put that together. Have you had any more blackouts?
I've had no blackouts, and I haven't been to the beach since our last session.
That's 2 sessions in
I
a
think I
row.
will today. Do you want to come with me to the beach?
Not really. Not really, no. Maybe someone should come with you to the beach.
Doctor, I think you're getting a little anxious. If you ever wanted to visit the beach, you can just turn up. It's not mine.
Yes, but I'm inevitably going to meet you at the beach. Before you mentioned something beautiful?
You've got a good memory, Doctor. Let's talk dreams. Sometimes I'll dream about a light. Deep in the ocean somewhere.
Our
I
island
head
is someone
towards it.
point.
Because it's warm glowing like a beacon. And when I'm at the bottom, it's the most beautiful thing. Like a welcoming sun.
In the
I'm
ocean.
home. And then I wake up.
Well, that seems distressing. Why a beacon?
It's so beautiful. Calls me. It's like I'm in a trance. What does the dream mean, Doctor?
You have that mysterious choker. Oh no, she's wearing it in this image. Okay. I was gonna say last time she was wearing a choker in the close-ups, but not in these like transitionary idle images. And I thought it was funny that she was not wearing a choker, but she's wearing it now, it seems, because she did a costume change. So thank God she did a costume change. Alright, let's see. Maybe the dream is symbolic. Maybe the dream is made up. Maybe the dream means you're searching for something. Maybe. That sounds good.
I guess. I hate being in the same place for too long. Maybe I'm always searching for paradise or something.
Do you know anything about the paper spike?
Dr. Dekker used to put my checks on that thing. I guess someone thought they weren't getting value for money.
That doesn't make any sense. Marianna's dream could mean many things. A metaphor for her current issues, searching for something, or maybe she's making it up. I don't think she's making it up. You mentioned checks.
I actually don't have a lot of money.
Oh, surprise, surprise. The girl that
Sometimes
sells
if there are
things
check
on the
bounce,
beach
Dr.
that you
Dekker
can
would be
find
okay
on
with
the
it.
beach.
Oh, my checks are fine though, don't worry.
Imagine she doesn't have a lot of money. Do you have money problems? Of course she does. Literally, like, the first thing we learned about her was that she makes money by finding things on the beach and then reselling them. And she spends all her time at the beach, but now suddenly she's spent no time at the beach and she's had no blackouts. So maybe she should stay away from the ocean. I bet she'll have a blackout if she goes to the beach. Do you have money problems?
I'm not broke. Men buy me drinks at bars though. Sometimes I'll get away with not paying at restaurants. Isn't that how it is for everybody?
No. Do you often go to bars and restaurants?
I mainly like drive-thrus. I don't like crowds, and I find it difficult to stay in the same place for too long. I guess I'm a fidget.
Okay. You dislike crowds but visit nightclubs. Very good question. She does like to go visit nightclubs and dance. I bet she's gonna be like, oh, but dancing is different.
Crowds at nightclubs and bars are different. The lights are dim. You can slink around without attracting too much attention.
Why slink?
Sometimes I'll kiss a guy in a club, and then he just follows me. Wherever I go. It's creepy.
Well, yeah, stop kissing guys at the nightclub.
I don't want everyone seeing that.
Stop kissing guys at the nightclub then. Where do people follow you?
They follow me. Wherever I go. Anywhere. Where do you think they follow me, Doctor?
In the bathroom? What happens after people follow you?
It depends where they follow me. If they follow me home, they bang on the door for an hour or so, then leave. Other places, they just disappear. I don't see them again.
Interesting. So, Marianna is like... She reminds me of the light on a anglerfish. She's like the bait, right? So she goes out and she meets men and makes out with them at the club. And then if she goes off like to the beach per se, or she has a blackout and then she ends up on the beach, that could be like her bringing it home to finish it off. What's my note? Marianna wants me to guess where people follow her. What happens after they follow her? Right. So we're still on Marianna. Okay. What do you mean they disappear? Yeah, I think she's like the bait for a larger eldritch being. What do you mean they disappear?
They don't just disappear into thin air. I think they return to the place I found them. But I've not run into the same person twice.
Interesting. But she frequents nightclubs. Interesting. Marianna, you're so interesting. You okay with men buying you drinks?
It's just good manners to accept when someone offers to buy you a drink. I'm a very good-natured girl.
Right. Why are you good-natured?
Don't you think I'm sweet, Doctor?
Not really. I think you're bait. Yeah, you seem sweet. I want you to like me. Why do you think you're sweet, though?
I think you're falling for me, Doctor. Don't let that get in the way of helping me.
Yeah, I knew she was gonna say something like that, because Dr. Dekker was like that with her. Let's see. Do people ever follow you home?
Yes. They follow me home. They're silent. It's like a trance.
Okay, so here's an example situation. She spends all day at the beach, does her thing, goes to nightclubs, gets drinks from guys, hangs out with people, maybe kisses up on a guy, and they end up in this trance around her where they want to follow her. And she's mentioned that at nightclubs she's had blackouts. And then she wakes up on the beach naked and she can't remember what she was doing or how she got there or anything like that. But she insists on seeing something beautiful deep underwater, which is very much a Cthulhu-like toss, right? But if she's like bait, then she has the ability to trance people, which she hasn't quite said that yet, but that's basically what she's doing. She's trancing people, and then she has a blackout, they end up on the beach, and the person disappears, but they never see them again, even though they frequent nightclubs and things of such. So, like, very interesting. She's not flat out saying that she has the power either. Do they follow you to bed?
There was one guy. A real gym buddy. I let him into the bedroom, but nothing. Nothing I did would stop him just staring at me. It was creepy. I got him to follow me outside, and then I just shut the door.
Interesting. Like, again, they're so entranced that they can't make rational decisions themselves. And they seem to be almost like in expectance of something. Alright, talk to me about Dekker.
Are we still talking about him? And I thought you were just interested in me, Doctor.
No, I'm not interested in you. I'm not interested in you. I said you were sweet, but I'm not interested in you. Did Dekker visit you at home?
Dr. Dekker suggested home visits.
Why?
I think he was probably checking up on his investment. You're not thinking of doing home visits, are you, Doctor?
No.
That's good. I'm not sure I can afford any more of your time.
Probably should ask someone else a question. Alright, let's get a hint on Marianna. Oh, it flashed it, but then it moved on, and now I don't see it anymore. Is my hint race question? Nope, I gotta wait 22 seconds. Okay. Marianna is definitely bait, right? Like, they're using her to charm people and feed whatever is in the ocean. That's what I think. You know, I think Marianna might be the most rational of all of them. She's not claiming to have a special power. She's just like, shit happens to me. I don't know. It's 'cause I'm cute, wink. Alright, let's see. Bryce. Let's get some hints on you. There's no hints currently available. Oh, okay. We're missing something. Why didn't you have much time to think about it? Okay. Why didn't you have much time to think about it? I don't know what we're talking about.
I didn't plan to kill my husband. It was a spur of the moment thing.
You happen to be eating
What is
steak?
it with men and affairs? Is that why they have a shorter average lifespan?
Probably. Men and affairs. I don't know what it is with men and affairs. I think whatever it is with men and affairs, it's possibly the same thing as women and affairs, right? I could be wrong though. I was gonna say I don't think there's like a gender specificity when it comes to cheating, but I could be wrong. Men could cheat for different reasons than women do. I have no idea. Let's get a hint on you. Why is David strolling unseemly? Why is David strolling unseemly?
Do you see David here? No, Doctor. That would be ridiculous.
Oh, that finished off Claire. Okay. Let's move on to Evillan then. I turn all of you green, I swear. Hit cool down for another 4 seconds. Okay. Evillan's whole thing is that she can shift into a dying person's loved one. She tried to shift for us at one point, and like, it was crazy for a second. Hint. Is she allowed to give patients an herbal compound? Oh. Are you allowed to give patients an herbal compound?
The rules are that you're not supposed to give a patient anything that isn't on their charts. But I talked it over with Hilda first, and she was happy to try the herbal approach.
Yeah, but that's not your decision as a nurse. You can't just make those, you have to talk to a doctor to make those decisions. Because what if those herbal compounds affect the medications that she's on? Or what if they change medications without you knowing, and it affects her poorly on her new medication because she's been taking herbal compounds and they don't know about it. You really should tell your doctor everything that you're taking, whether they're herbal compounds or not. Because chances are that some medication can interact with herbal compounds, like different herbs and stuff. So they might be toxic. You never know. That's why you should trust in your doctor. Multiple doctors if you have to. If you have to do second choice doctors or whatever. What did Dr. Dekker mean by take care of it?
It was about the second, third session we had.
Mm-hmm.
He said he could tell that I was a good person, that I wanted to help people, and that I should think really hard about how I could do that.
Okay.
That's how I discovered shifting.
Interesting. So Dekker was the one that introduced you to a psychokinesis. And he's been running a charity for kids with the potential for psychokinesis, it seems. Was it Dekker's idea for you to shift?
All Dr. Dekker did was encourage me to think.
Okay.
But the shifting, that's all me. And my mum's a psychic, and my sister's an empath, but I was just ordinary.
My sister's
I
an
always
empath.
felt like I wasn't special, like I was missing out.
Aww.
But I wasn't. I just hadn't discovered what I could do yet. Sarah Dekker was one of the first ones I tried shifting for.
Did it work? Did you shift for Sarah?
I didn't really know what I was doing that first time. I mean, I didn't actually expect anything to happen.
Mm-hmm.
I just thought, what would really help this woman? I thought maybe she would just imagine that he was there.
Mm-hmm.
But it actually happened. I changed into him, Dr. Dekker. It blew my mind.
Okay, so now you're saying that, like, you have a physical shift. Before you were saying it wasn't physical, it was more of like a, like an aura type thing. You'd produce like a friendly aura and they would impose who they wanted to talk to on it. But now you're saying you're like shifting completely into other people. How is your mom psychic?
My mum's got these spirit guides and they tell her things. Mostly about my love life, it would seem.
What's an empath?
To tell you the truth, I don't really know what an empath is. I should probably Google it sometime.
What is an empath? Okay. Now that she's mentioned it, I gotta Google it. An empath is someone like they feel the emotions of other people more intensely, right? What is an empath? Highly sensitive to the emotions of others, often to the point of absorbing and experiencing those feelings as their own. Interesting. Sensitive to energy, intuitive, caring, and helpful, may mirror physical symptoms. Important distinctions. Empathy versus empath. Empathy is the ability to understand someone else's feelings, while being an empath is experiencing those feelings on a much deeper level, sometimes to the point of being overwhelmed. Okay. She's just really sensitive, is what she's saying. Okay. What else can we ask her? Oh, we need a new hint. It did that thing again. Why did it do that? I do not like it. Okay, Evillan. Are you allowed to give patients an herbal compound?
The rules are that you're not supposed to give a patient anything that isn't on their charts. But I talked it over with Hilda first, and she was happy to try the herbal approach.
Oh, here we go. Isn't she breaking the rules by giving Hilda herbal remedies? Hilda herbal remedies. Remedies.
It's fine. It's not going to hurt her.
You don't know
The
that.
doctors at the home don't care much. They're hardly around anyway.
Well, yeah, probably
It's
don't have
nurses
to be around
that
very
take care of
often.
patients.
Yes.
Besides, Dr. Dekker didn't have a problem with it.
But Did you tell him that you were giving him his mother herbal remedies without a doctor's permission? Like, you have to think of yourself and, like, your own liability, right? Because if you get in trouble for this, you could get, like, your nurse's license revoked. I don't know if that happens in whatever time period and whatever area this is in. I think this is in English. I think it's in England somewhere. London, maybe? Anyways, let's get a new hint. So, she talked to Dr. Dekker about herbalism. That's what I was gonna say. Okay. So, she talked to Dr. Dekker about herbalism. Let's change that she to you.
We talked about it once. He said I should do what I wanted and not worry about what anyone else thought.
Well, that's not very sound advice to give. That's not very sound advice to give at all. Okay. She's still orange, so we still have more to talk about. She thinks just the nurses care for the patients. Do you think just the nurses care for the patients? Yeah, she's kind of giving away this little, like, superiority complex she's got going on with being a nurse.
Absolutely. I'm not being big-headed or anything, but I'd do anything for my patients.
Oh, there it is. Now she's all better. All right. Save Marianna for last. I don't know what's going on with Bryce. Hello, Nathan. It's been a bit. Can we get a hint on you? When did he accidentally read Hannah's diary? Oh, that's a good question. Because last time we learned that he read Hannah's diary and she was expressing intent to break up with him and stop the marriage. And he was, like, really bummed out by it for a while. And then he was gonna, like, burn it, I think. Or he tried to. Oh, no, he was giving stuff away and he accidentally gave away her diary. Which she'll probably just throw away. But when did you accidentally read Hannah's diary?
A few weeks ago. It's still sinking in. I suppose living a lie is just the norm nowadays.
We're still back. Hey, Jamos. How's it going? Good to see you. We're just quizzing the last bits out of these characters before we move on. How did Dr. Dekker want to make something of his repeat days? How did Dr. Dekker want you to make something of your repeat days? I'm having a good time. It's just a casual
Like I said,
Tuesday playing
It takes something like
Dr.
a tragic
Dekker.
event to move my day forward. I do more and more bizarre things to try and get things moving. It's a curse, like I said.
It's a nice casual day. I like this game because it's just like, it's just the right kind of creepy. There's no monsters or anything. Well, I think Marianna might be being led by a monster, but there's no monsters, and each character is just like creepy. They have like their own atmosphere. Yeah, they're all kind of guilty. Nathan needs to stop burning things. We're turning him into an arsonist. He's been burning all of Hannah's things. What bizarre things has he tried? What was the last thing he said? You see some...
Like I said, it takes something like a tragic event to move my day forward. I do more and more bizarre things to try and get things moving. It's a curse, like I said.
What bizarre... They moved bizarre away, so now I can't check if that's how you spell it. What bizarre things have you done?
I intentionally cut myself.
Oh my god.
Publicly humiliate myself. I
my
steal
God.
things. I hurt people around me, just enough to get another day to start. I ran out of people around me pretty quickly.
Yeah. That's not the way to go about things. And that's the end of him. Okay, well, interesting. All right, let's finish off Marianna, because I don't know how to get Bryce, because when I typed hint for Bryce, it wasn't coming up. They're all fucking guilty. Except for maybe Marianna. I think she's being used. Do the people following her remain silent? Ooh. Yeah, see? Like, do the people following you remain silent?
I don't talk to them, they don't talk to me.
But if you talk to them, would they talk to you? Is the question. Do they have enough context to know what's going on? Oh, wrong button. Hint is how you spell hint. Did she know Dr. Dekker was stabbed through the heart? Did you know Dr. Dekker was stabbed through the heart?
Why would you tell me that? You like watching me squirm, don't you, Doctor?
Not really. It was just news that you probably should know, considering you're one of his patients and maybe guilty. You were one of the last people to see Dr. Dekker. Why is it creepy? Yeah, why is it creepy?
I don't want people to follow
Oh,
me.
the
I'm
people
not
are creepy.
trying to get them to do anything.
Fair. You don't want people following you. Responses. Let's get another hint for you. 6 seconds. Okay. Yeah, I think Marianna is really interesting. There's something about her. Other than her obvious, like, connection with Cthulhu, she is the only one that hasn't claimed to have a special power. She talks about things that sound like she has a special power, but she's not the one coming forward and saying, hey, I have, like, this special power. I think it's really interesting. What investment was Dr. Dekker checking up on? Oh, that's a good question. What investment was Dr. Dekker checking up on? Because she said he was doing home visits to check on an investment.
Aren't we all your investments, Doctor? All the time, all the energy you've invested in us? Seeing how we're doing, making sure we're growing correctly?
I don't think you can go that far. Huh. Based relationship. Let's see. Get another hint on you. Do they follow her to the shops? Do they follow you to the shops?
No, not shopping.
That was a weird random question. Do they follow you to the beach? Oh, okay, we already talked about that. It says, when was it with Dr. Dekker checking up on? Hints. Sounds like she's quite antisocial. Okay. It sounds like you're antisocial. I don't think so.
I can be outgoing. It just depends on what mood you catch me in.
Yeah, that seems very normal. I don't think she's antisocial, personally. She goes out to nightclubs and, like, hangs out on the beach with other people and stuff like that. She's not necessarily hanging with anybody, per se, but she knows people. Like, she's identified people from the clinic at other places. Do I like watching her squirm? I don't like watching you squirm.
Real smooth, Doctor.
Okay. Again, weird. 8 seconds. Marianna seems like the most straightforward. She's like, something's happening to her, but she's not like doing it on purpose. Everybody else is doing their shit on purpose. Why do people seem like they're in a trance? People seem like they're in a trance.
They're in some kind of trance, like zombies. But I don't know what they want.
Interesting. And remember, this only happens to people when she kisses them. She is the most likely to not be a real person. She is like... She reminds me of an anglerfish, you know? The anglerfish dangles the little light to be entrancing. And it hides behind... It is in front of a big fish that's gonna eat you kind of thing. Like, she's the little dangly bit. She's pretty chill. She's a little dangly bit, I swear. That's what she makes me think of. What landlady? Oh, what landlady?
I pay my rent to a landlady. I don't own my own place. I'm just passing through.
Where are you passing through to? Where are you passing through to?
I never stay in one town very long. I get bored too easily. Once you've seen the same faces over and over again, you move. Like I said before, I like to move around a lot.
Interesting. But never far from the beach. Lived away from the beach.
I don't know anything about that.
I didn't think that you'd have anything to say about that. That was a wild guess. She moves around a lot. I get that. I also have moved around a lot. But that's more out of necessity, not because of like opportunities coming up. Why did she get bored so easily? Yeah, why do you get bored so easily? Why do you get bored so easily? Especially since you say that you don't see the same people that you put in a trance after you put them in a trance again. Like, if you put them in a trance once, then you don't see them anymore. Like, are you really seeing the same people every day, I guess, is what I want to say? Like, is that not interesting enough to stay here, or are you trying to move to get away from it? Have you moved away from the beach? I have so many questions for you, Marianna. Why can't you answer them?
I've got a short attention span.
That's why.
The malaise of our generation, I expect.
Oh, you don't even know.
What are you bored by, Doctor?
You're flirting. What do I get bored by? She asked me what I'm bored of. I can be mean and say I'm bored of her. I'm not bored of anything.
Nope.
We're not gonna say that. 5 seconds. We're not gonna say that. Okay. We need to start thinking about what we can do with Bryce. Yeah, I'm not gonna say that I'm bored of her because that's gonna negatively affect. Okay, Brycey boy. 19 seconds. Brycey boy, you have something else you want to say, but I don't know what it possibly could be. He kind of freaks me out. Him and his extra day bullshit. There are no hints currently available, so I don't know what I need to do to talk to you. Interesting. All right, we're going to continue on from there. Let's go to the next act. What's up, Jaya?
You can stop looking at me like that. You've made me do this. And don't try and escape. You're all tied up.
Jaya?
Now tell me the truth. Is this a dream?
Yeah. Oh, interesting. Hi, Jaya. Let's see. Hello.
Answer me.
Oh. This is a dream.
Answer my questions, Doctor.
What are your questions?
Give me your answer.
My answer is yes. Yes, it's a dream.
That's a good doctor. Yes, it's all a big dream. So let's get down to business. Do you believe that people can have kinetic powers?
Not really. I say yes or no. I don't really think any of them have powers beyond Marianna. Marianna, I think, is totally based in reality. So maybe yes, because I think Marianna has powers, but I don't think anybody else has powers. I don't think Claire has powers. I don't think Nathan is really skipping days or having a Groundhog Day moment every now and then, but if he doesn't like burn something of Hannah's first. I think you just need to get over Hannah. I don't know what to say about Bryce and his powers. I'm gonna say no. People can't have kinetic powers. No way. Ow, shit.
I think you like it when I hurt you, Doctor.
Rude.
That's a worrying sign. People obviously have kinetic powers. That's how I'm here, testing you. Now, how do we treat people with kinetic powers? Do we encourage them or do we discourage them?
I should discourage people. I feel like she's gonna hit me again. I don't want to get hit again. A boost. Is it a boost if it's with my secretary? My assistant? In a dream? I think she wants me to say I should encourage people, but I'm gonna say that I'm gonna discourage people, because that's what I'm gonna do.
Very good, Doctor.
Oh, look at
That's
that.
the right answer. Remember it, or there will be consequences. Now, since I'm here, let's have a little bit of fun. Shall we, Doctor?
What the heck? No. No. Oh, okay. Where's my mouse? There it is. No, I'm not sure. Clues, responses, question, your notes, patience. All right, I guess we'll continue. I guess that
There's
was
someone else in my hour.
I
right.
brought David back to life.
I removed the chains, dressed her.
It was Iris.
We could try shifting now.
Would you like to see David, Doctor?
I would like to see David.
Sorry.
We both read The Cult of the Kinetic Mind. I'm not broke. It's no coincidence that most psychokinetic patients are
Grateful if you could see your way to declaring me
insane, or at least
temporarily insane.
There was no flame. And then there was.
I'll kiss a guy,
I pretended like the hypnosis had worked.
and then he just follows me
Can we maybe not talk about Hannah anymore?
wherever I go.
I may just still pull out in front of the driver.
That's right. He did say that he would rather have her dead but with him
Morning,
than
Doctor.
alive and away from him.
looking a bit unwell.
Am I?
Are they getting you all wound up?
A little bit.
Have a look at this. I found it in Dropbox. Apparently, Dr. Dekker
Uh-huh.
lent Marianna some money. Sounds dodgy, doesn't it?
That does sound
I also
dodgy.
got the toxicology report back from Officer Yates, and shocker, Dr. Dekker had... Sorry, you just have to read it. I should have spoiler alert tattooed on my forehead. And can we not do the grief counselling thing today?
Oh, we don't have to.
I'm all sorts of behind on work, and I'm getting more stressed out watching it all pile up.
Right. That's
If
fair.
you need anything, though, I'm here.
Okay. We don't need to do grief counseling today. That's fine. You do what you need to do first. Alright, let's see. Our regular crew is all red, including Jaya. Well, then we have Glenn, who's a new character. And we have Scarlet, who is also a new character. Scarlet was the one that they said was sleeping with Dr. Dekker, or she was dating him at least. So, alright, let's... I want to start with Bryce. Alright, Bryce, what's wrong with you? What dream was that? Jaya thinks I should tell all the patients I can stop their problems. Perhaps I should avoid her till later. Jaya thinks I should tell all the patients I can stop their problems. I don't know if I can, but I'm gonna try. I'm here to help. Okay. Hello.
I'm fine.
That's not what I asked.
I'm worried.
Are you?
My pursuer in the hour, he's definitely military. I've developed a new skill to deal with him.
Okay. What's your new skill? Oh, you have to read the toxicology report. Let's see. Name Dr. Dekker. Ethanol. And benzodiazepines. Temazepam. I don't know what temazepam is. So he had a large amount of ethanol in his blood. And he also had some kind of medication. I don't know what that medication is. Responses. Let's see. Hello. What new skill have you developed?
Last night, I saw him draw something from his jacket. He was approaching me, grinning. I had nowhere to go. So I closed my eyes and imagined. Well, I imagined being back home. And when I opened them again, I'd teleported.
I think what's happening to you is more of a astral plane shift. But he's never talked about seeing himself. So if he was having an astral plane shift, then he would be outside of his body. Which I think is how that probably all works. You ever see Dr. Dekker drink alcohol?
I never saw Dr. Dekker touch a drop. Doesn't mean it wasn't going on behind closed doors, though, does it?
You're not helpful. Let's see. Do you know anything about sleeping pills?
My other doctor had prescribed me sleeping pills before I came to see Dr. Dekker. I think they were called temazepam. I never took them.
But Dr. Dekker did. How's work? Dr. Dekker had temazepam in his bloodstream. So that ties him and Bryce together. But Bryce says that he never took them. So how did Dr. Dekker get them? Unless Dr. Dekker was continuing a prescription for him and cashing it out on himself. Can you do that? It sounds illegal. How's work? How's work?
Work is fine. If anything, I've been falling behind again. I think it's the stress of not being alone in the midnight hour anymore.
You don't like not being the only one? What have you been doing in the midnight hour?
I stole a painting. There, I've said it.
Okay.
It was from the local gallery, Providence. I really like it, but I can't afford it. So I took it.
Okay. Tell me more about this painting. What else have you stolen?
It's just that one thing, just the painting I've stolen recently. I think my new pursuer, is unraveling me. Is it okay to steal things, Doctor? If I really like them?
No. No, it's not okay to steal
I
things.
thought you'd say that. I will do my best to refrain from it, but I can't promise anything.
I mean, you could have stolen like a person. That's still stealing. That's more kidnapping, but still stealing. You could steal... I mean, you already stole a painting from the local art gallery, which how they're not going to know that it's in your house, like, is wild to me. Because this town is so freaking small. What have you been doing in the midnight hour? What else have you been doing? Have you seen Jessica again?
I saw Jessica across the street this morning.
Aw.
She waved, but I just crumbled.
Aw. You didn't wave
Ever
back?
since I took those photos, I haven't been able to face her. Do you think I should tell her about the photos, Doctor?
No. No. Don't tell Jessica about the photos.
I didn't think I should either. She'd hate me forever. Maybe when she next waves, I'll at least wave back.
That'd be good. That's a good start. Try with that. Try with that first. Alright. How do you know that your pursuer is definitely military?
My pursuer. He's measured in his approach, watching, testing. When he finally came for me, I wasn't ready. I think he underestimated me, though, and that allowed me to escape. He didn't think I'd be able to just leave. Why do you think he's coming after me, Doctor? Oh, I think I might know.
Why? What do you think? What do you think? Ew.
I think he's death, Doctor. I think I saved that old woman from burning to death in bed, and now he's coming after me to even the score. Do you think it could be death?
It could be. I don't think it's death. Sounds too characteristic, a hooded figure. I don't think it's death. Let's see. Did we get a new picture? Loan agreement, Claire's arrest report, Alderby footage, resignation letter, loan agreement. £15,000. 36 months. By signing this agreement, the borrower agrees to accept the sum of the loan amount and to pay the loan amount in full within the terms stated. The sum of the loan will be transferred by the lender into an account designated by the borrower within 14 days of signing the agreement. It is agreed that the loan shall attract no interest in lieu of accruing interest. The lender has agreed to the payment of the arrangement fee, which is due before the transfer of the loan amount, which is £1. The lender also agrees to consider the loan repaid in full should they die or become subject of the power of attorney agreement as long as this event occurs within the term of the agreement. This could be... Why is it all messed up at the bottom? This could be a reason for Marianna to have... That's such a weird clause. Yeah, I know, right? 0% interest. But I'm looking at this part where it says the lender also agrees to consider the loan repaid in full should they die or become subject to any power of attorney agreement, as long as this event occurs within the term of the agreement. So if this is within the 3 years that she has to return the loan amount, and if she killed him, then it would be considered paid in full. So that's one reason why she would want to kill Dr. Dekker, is so she didn't have to pay back the £15,000. So that could be a thing. Who do we really think killed Dr. Dekker? Not Evillan, not Jaya, not Marianna. Kind of leaning towards Bryce. I think Bryce would have told us by now if he'd killed Dr. Dekker. He's too, like... He always tells us, like, even things that he doesn't really want to say. He's very transparent with us. What do I have to say to you, Bryce? I don't think it's death, but I'm not going to tell you that. Tell me how you're able to teleport.
I was as surprised as you are. I just imagined I was somewhere else, and there I was. Perhaps Dr. Dekker was right. Think of something, and it becomes real, if you believe in it. But I'll only do it wisely. Imagine the mistakes you might make. Don't want to become one with the igneous layer too soon.
That's true. It reminds me of in American Horror Story, the witch season. They were like teleporting around, and then one teleported on top of like the fence, and she got stabbed through and she died. I thought that was super funny because it came out of nowhere. It was hilarious. All right, Bryce is orange now. Nathan, what else did you burn? I don't want to tell him that I think it's death. Can you demonstrate how you teleport?
These sessions cost a lot of money, Doctor.
I
I'm not
bet.
just going to leave in the middle of one. But I can see you don't believe me. Do you really want me to teleport, Doctor?
Yes, I do. No, I don't want you to teleport. I don't really want you to teleport.
Good. I was starting to think you didn't care about me one way or the other.
Aw, I care about you, Bryce, to a degree. You said before you feel like you're unraveling.
No, I'm not becoming him. I'm not becoming Dekker.
I never said you were. Tell me about your referral.
I was one of Dr. Dekker's first patients. I wasn't referred by anyone. My GP recommended I saw someone privately. I think he was just sick of listening to me complain about how little time I had during our 10-minute slot.
That's fair. Because clearly they don't have time for you. Because you're a lot. What if I told you I could stop your curse?
No, Doctor. No, you can't.
You don't think
I've
I
seen
can?
what you can do. You can listen and ask, but you don't have any real power.
Okay. Come back to you. Claire. Oh, Claire. Cute outfit. She always has the best outfits. Is it cold today? Hello, Claire.
There's no lake house today, sorry. David's not doing very well.
Said you'd bring a
He's
picture.
caused a problem with the girl. I need to do something.
What do you do with the girl? What's the problem with the girl?
The little girl, our neighbor at the lake house, she says David is weird and creepy.
Doctor!
Oh my god, Jaya.
Sorry, but I found some of the referral letters we were talking about. There is a pattern, but it's not the same for everyone. He said to get them to you ASAP, so here you go.
Thank you. Referral letters. Why you gotta do a jump scare like that, Jaya? Jesus. Alright, let's look at these referral letters real quick. Referral letter 1. Dr. Dekker, I referred a client to your clinic for evaluation. Claire Castleford. Oh, coincidentally, that's who we're talking to. She's being charged with the murder of her husband, and we require your diagnosis as to whether she was sound of mind and had the means required for the crime. That's not... And had the mens rea required. I don't know what that means. But I think it means that they were trying to figure out whether she was insane or not. Dear Dr. Dekker, we believe that our client, who has only given us her first name, Marianna, is mentally unstable and would like your expert opinion on this matter. We are happy to cover all your costs and look forward to receiving your report forthwith. Interesting. So this could be why... he covered costs for Marianna, because it was all going to be covered by Church Token and Bot anyways. That's interesting, because Claire and Bryce have both mentioned how these sessions are expensive, and Marianna, she claims she's not poor, but I can't imagine she has enough money to come see a doctor every freaking day. Alright, referral out of 3. For the attention of Dr. Dekker, I'm referring yet another client to you today for further psychiatric evaluation. It is my hope that you concur with my suspicions and are able to find him insane under the guidelines set out within the McNaughton rules. Who's this for, though? Who are we supposed to be seeing insane? The third one's mysterious. Alright, let's see. What's the problem with the girl? He says she's weird and creepy. What has David been doing?
David has been hunting and skinning again.
Mm-hmm.
But from the look of the torso, he caught a domestic cat.
Uh-oh.
I'm being generous. It was definitely a cat. I spoke to David about it, but I have no idea if he can comprehend me or not. He just grunts at me. He doesn't even smile anymore. Not at all.
Interesting. Sounds like a zombie to me. Where did the cat come from?
Yes, sorry. I left out an important detail. The girl, Anushka.
Anushka?
She was crying because her cat had gone missing, and she thinks that David killed it. Doctor, I'm worried.
I would be worried too. You have a zombie on your hands. What are you worried about?
I'm worried that David's not going to stop at cats.
Probably.
He's killed deer, rabbits, wild birds, and now cats. I'm worried he might add little girls to his list.
It's probably time to let him
I
go.
won't stop him.
It's probably time to let him go. Why can't you stop him?
I can't stop him. I can't control him in any way at all. Ever since I brought him back from the dead, he has done nothing but ignore me. I'm starting to think that...
Starting to think what?
that I need to put David out of his misery.
Mm-hmm. That's
That
where
I
I'm
need
at.
to end his suffering.
That's where I'm at.
That I need to kill him.
How are you gonna
Again.
kill him this time?
What shall I do, Doctor?
Because I'm telling you, if you don't destroy the
I kill
brain,
David?
they're still gonna come after you. I don't think he's bleeding. I think that's what Dr. Dekker was checking on. If he would bleed. Yes, kill David. No, don't kill David. We'll answer that in a second. First off, let's talk about Dr. Dekker. Is he an alcoholic?
If Dr. Dekker was an alcoholic, he hid it well. I never saw him drink. He certainly never offered me a drink.
Rude.
God knows I could have used one.
Yeah, right. Okay, why is there no lake house today?
David hasn't been well. Otherwise, I'd taken you. Shall I bring him to you next time?
Did you remember the photo?
Oh, yes, here.
Evidence added.
From a few
People
weeks ago.
Castleford.
As you can see, Doctor, he looks perfectly normal.
Let's see how perfectly normal he looks like. Let's see. David Castleford. Okay. Okay. He's not as zombie as I thought he would be. Why is the rest of this all blurred out? He's not as zombie as I thought he would be. I thought he'd be more zombie. Anushka. Yeah, right? When did you learn the little girl's name? Have you talked to Bryce or Iris?
I never talked to Bryce, but I did talk to Iris. She didn't want to at first. She blames me for David's death, but as we both know, that's not a thing. Anyway, she said she was never locked up in any basement and had never heard of any Dr. Dekker. So it's, as I first suspected, a lie. You didn't make all of that up so I'd talk to Iris again, did you?
No.
Then Mr. Bryce seems to have a few more issues than me. Perhaps you should ask him about that.
Bryce. Let's go back to Bryce real quick. Hold on, Bryce. Because now we have the picture. Is this a photo of David Castleford?
Yes, that's David Castleford. I have no idea when it was taken. Shocking composition.
Day Tripper. I don't know what that means. But it's an achievement we got. Okay. So he says it was him. Okay. Okay. Have you ever taken diazepam?
I've never used sleeping pills. I'm too afraid of what would happen to me in my sleep.
That's fair. Sleeping pills aren't for everybody. Yes, bring David to me next time. Oh wait, what's this say? What's my notes say? I should tell Bryce Iris denies being locked in the basement. Next time should she bring David to us? That would be helpful.
Next time then. Although it will have to be just you here, and late at night. I can't have anyone else see him.
We're gonna hold off on that real quick. I don't know if I want her to kill David, yes or no. Let's see what's going on with... Can we tell her to kill David? I mean, honestly, I think David is a zombie, if he's still alive. If all he's doing is hunting and killing cats, it's very possible that he could attack a human next, because he's a fucking zombie. So, probably yes, kill David. But I don't want to support her in her madness. So, I think we're going to say no, don't kill David.
Very well. I will do as you say. I suppose I can let this go on now that someone else knows about it. The responsibility of having David is too much for me on my own. Thank you, Doctor.
You're welcome, I suppose. Did Dr. Dekker offer any theories about David?
Dr. Dekker was very quiet in our sessions after seeing David. After a while, he started talking about David like he was a pet, asking me what I fed him, what he'd do in certain conditions.
Interesting. What certain conditions was Dr. Dekker?
Dr. Dekker asked me if I'd ever accidentally locked David in, which I hadn't. But curiosity got the better of me, so I locked him in the lake house. He couldn't get out. He didn't have the wherewithal to operate the lock.
Interesting. Why is Dr. Dekker talking about David as if he was a pet?
I think he was fascinated with it all, and David and I had become new test subjects for him. When I said David never listens to me, he urged me to start giving David treats for pleasing me.
Like a dog?
Not in that way, but showing him how to close a door, for example. If he did it, give him a treat. It did actually work, but I had to stop myself. I felt like I was training a monkey. It just wasn't right.
Well, it's because you're still seeing him as a human. He's clearly not a human anymore. Clearly not. I can stop you reanimating people. Tell me about your referral.
My solicitors did refer me, but I ended up going privately as it was cheaper. I'm paying them enough already without them getting a percentage of my therapy bill.
That's fair. I can stop you reanimating people.
That's an interesting idea, Doctor. It's not really something that needs to be done, though. I have no intention of reanimating anybody anymore. It hasn't gone very well in the past.
Okay. We'll move on to Evillan. Hello, Evillan.
Hilda died last night. I was there. Well, I was there as her daughter. It was nice. She had a good death. She got to say what she wanted to say.
I can't wait for one of her patients to be like, oh man, I really want to see my child. I love them so much, blah, 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 blah. And then she morphs into their child, and then they just, like, get berated. Like, when are you gonna get married? When are you gonna have a baby? When are you gonna do this? Why can't you be that? Like, just full-on berating by a typical mom. And that's the last thing she has to say. That'd be so funny. That'd be great. Just some really, really bullshit shit she has to go through because she's shape-shifting into a certain person's loved one. Alright, Evillan. What did you say? Hilda died last night. Tell me about Hilda. What's a good death?
Hilda was Hilda to the end. I was the doting daughter. Don't worry, everything's going to be okay. I love you, Mum. Then Hilda, with almost her last breath, looks me straight in the eye and says, "Don't let them take Amelia."
Who's Amelia? Who is Amelia?
Amelia's Hilda's doll. She used to have about 9 or 10 of them, all glassy-eyed and creepy looking with frilly dresses and curls. All over her room they were.
Interesting.
In the end, we had to get rid of them. They weren't very hygienic. But we let her keep one, and that was Amelia.
Interesting. Do you have access to sleeping pills?
Most people have taken sleeping pills at some time or another, haven't they?
Probably.
It's probably quite easy to get hold of them. Although, I have to get a doctor to sign a prescription if I need any at work. It's probably the same for Jaya.
Interesting. Okay, so like neither her nor Jaya could have gotten sleeping pills. Who's Amelia? I already talked about that. So her and Jaya couldn't have gotten sleeping pills. Bryce has sleeping pills. He's been prescribed them before. So it probably wasn't Evillan or Jaya. I still don't think it's Marianna. Could be Claire, could be Bryce, and could be Nathan, is basically what we're deciding. Because I don't think it's going to be Glenn or Scarlet. It'd be like throwing in one character all the way at the end. That's weird. Let's see. Alright, Evillan, what else can you tell me? Did Dr. Dekker ever drink alcohol?
Dr. Dekker drank a bit. I didn't say anything about it, but well, it's not very professional, is it?
No.
I mean, it's not like he was drunk. Must be very stressful being a therapist. Do you find it stressful, Doctor?
I think even my therapist sees a therapist. Yeah, it's stressful.
I can tell just by looking at you. This job has really taken its toll on you.
Thanks, I guess. Tell me about Jaya.
Jaya seems really nice. I don't know why she'd want to work in a place like this.
Maybe she likes psychology. What do you mean by a place like this? Yeah.
I just mean, get all these weird people coming here. I mean, I've met some of them out in the waiting room. I know they're just people, but a couple of them have seriously given me the creeps.
Who's giving you the creeps? Is it Bryce? Claire?
She's the slightly older one, isn't she? Always well dressed? Yes, her. I'm pretty good at picking up on people's energy, and hers is cold. Actually, I think I sort of know her. Claire Castleford, isn't it? Apparently, she attacked her husband or something.
Oh, gossipy. Do you still think about Dekker?
I think of Dr. Dekker every time one of my patients dies. It makes me remember how he didn't care about his mum.
Yeah.
He was a good therapist. He was a lousy son.
Okay. Let's skip to Nathan. Hi, Nathan. Where did it say? Evillan says some of the patients gave her the creeps. Maybe I should ask her about each one. Oh. Hold on. do you feel about Bryce?
Bryce? I'm not sure who that is.
Okay. How do you feel about Marianna?
I don't think I know her.
You don't know anybody? What do you think about Nathan?
I don't know who Nathan is.
Okay. What do you know about Scarlet?
I don't really know anything about that.
What do you know about Glenn?
Doctor, I'm not sure I should be answering questions like that.
It said you knew people. I was just questioning you. Responses. Oh no, patients. We're going to Nathan. Responses. Okay, hello Nathan. What'd you do this time?
I'm feeling good. I ran into one of your other patients, Marianna.
Mm-hmm.
She's beautiful. I think we might go on a date.
You really want to date people at the clinic that you go to? Think that's a good idea? Have a look at the toxicology report. I still need to ask you about Dekker.
What are you trying to do most? Cure his patients or find out who killed him?
I kind of want to cure the patients. I also want to find out who killed him. I want to find out who killed him and why. I'm also interested in curing his patients, though. Well, not as much. I want to find out who killed him.
Well, at least you're being honest. Do you know that Dr. Dekker thought one of his patients was trying to kill him?
Really? Which one?
He told me in one of our sessions, which was later rewound, that someone had been leaving him messages on his prescription pad. Not good messages.
Oh. What sort of messages were on the prescription pad?
He didn't tell me anything specifically. Just death threats. It was one of his many rants. I just sat there quietly, hoping he wasn't going to try and hypnotize me again. I asked him if it was a boy or a girl's handwriting. He said he knew who it was, and that they'd be in trouble. I think he was bluffing.
Interesting. Because he thinks you could have done it? How long is the toxicology report?
If you get the combination of alcohol and sleeping tablets just right, you can knock out an elephant. I have no idea what kind of animal Dr. Dekker was. Which reminds me, that truck driver died.
Oh, did he? When? Which truck driver died?
The truck driver that ran into Hannah.
Uh-huh.
He was divorced, apparently. He killed himself. He makes sleeping pills with alcohol, too. But he died in his garage.
Interesting. How did he die in his garage?
I read it in the paper. He'd been drinking. Then he took the sleeping pills.
I'm surprised I made that into
Then he
the
went
paper.
into his garage and put the hose pipe through his window.
Oh.
Not until he put his daughter in the seat first.
Oh no. Did the truck driver's daughter die as well?
It's one of those newspaper stories you read and you hope it says he leaves behind his wife and 7-year-old daughter. But his daughter was in the car. Do you know I wrote him a letter?
No. What letter did you write him? Tell me about the letter.
Dr. Dekker told me one of the ways to get through my grief would be to
Uh-huh.
write a letter to the truck driver.
Uh-huh, that makes sense.
I tried to forgive him. I know it was my fault. But the thing that made me feel best was blaming him.
Right.
I
Then
think
you
maybe
don't
he
blame
killed
yourself.
himself because of me.
Maybe not.
Do you think I'm to blame, Doctor?
No, I don't think you're to blame. No, you're not to blame.
Maybe. Who knows what he was doing when he ran into Hannah? His daughter's picture was in the paper. Molly.
Tell me about Molly.
Ever since I saw a picture in the paper, I've started thinking I could see her. Out of the corner of my eye. Like she's watching me.
Oh God.
Crazy, right?
No. slightly mad. Did you see her? You guys saw that, right? There was a ghost girl in the corner. She was huge. What do you know about Dr. Dekker's drinking habits? Let's switch the topic up a little bit.
It's funny how when somebody dies, all their bad traits come out.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Dr. Dekker was a heavy drinker. He would often pour himself a glass during one of our sessions. Pretty rude.
Yeah, right? An offer. Alright. Let's talk about Marianna.
I can't really explain it, but she seems like such a friendly person. I think the police are barking up the wrong tree.
Police? What do the police talk? What have the police got to do with Marianna?
I think I've probably said too much. It's probably not the same girl anyway.
Tell me about your referral.
My solicitors assured me that I wouldn't have to discuss anything about my trial with you, so I'm not going to. Concentrate on my state of mind, and let me worry about other things.
Okay, I guess. I can stop you reliving days.
Please do. I wish I could believe you.
So you don't believe me? Alright, let's talk to Marianna. Hello, Marianna. What are you wearing today? What's up? Oh, that's so cute on you. Still wearing the necklace, I see, and the choker. But that dress is super cute on you. Aw. Hello. My greatest joy is seeing what Marianna is dressed in for each time we meet up with her.
I feel thirsty,
She's got the
Doctor.
cutest clothes.
And hot. Do you have any water?
Yeah, water. Why do you feel thirsty and hot?
I've been drinking a lot of water recently. I didn't go to the beach. I didn't go to the sea. I said I would, but I didn't. I've been feeling this way for a while. It's like it's getting worse because I didn't go to the sea. It's like I'm having...
Withdrawals? Like you're having what? How are you getting worse?
I don't feel well. I feel sick most of the time, dizzy, thirsty. I got a head fog like you wouldn't believe. My doctor, Dr. Rose, sent me for blood tests.
Inquisitive. Okay. Ooh, specialist. Getting all the achievements. Why are you lying back? What are you doing? That's not how you sit in a chair, Marianna. That's not how you sit in a chair. What are the blood tests for?
Dr. Rose thinks maybe I have a vitamin deficiency. I can tell she has no idea. She smiles, but she hasn't got any answers. I think I probably need to go back to the beach. See, Doctor.
Go have a swim.
Calling me.
Go have a swim. The sea is calling you.
This sounds crazy, but I can hear the sea.
Okay, here it is.
It's like an alarm going off in my head.
Uh-huh.
Do you know where the sea is? From here? It's over there. Wherever I am, I know exactly where the sea is.
Well, that's handy.
It's like a compass.
Yeah, that's handy. Let's see. Do you take temazepam?
What's temazepam? Why are you asking?
Or sleeping pills?
I don't take sleeping pills. Never have done. When you suffer blackouts already, you don't really get offered anything like that.
Very true. Oh, I just noticed the flower in your hair. That's super cute. That's true. Let's see. What does the alarm sound like?
I hear a sound like singing, calling me. It gets stronger when I face it, when I move towards it. That's how I know where the sea is. But when I don't go to the sea, I feel like the sound gets louder all the time. I'm having trouble sleeping.
I'll bet.
Perhaps I need sleeping tablets after all.
Huh. Alright, you still have things to talk about. You talk about the beach a lot.
I have this recurring dream. I'm at the beach. I strip and walk into the sea. The sea feels warm and comforting. Not cold and harsh like you'd think. I swim down to the bottom of the ocean. I can breathe freely. I can breathe water. On the ocean floor ahead of me, there is a beautiful creature. A glowing being with wispy limbs. It's so warm. I'm transfixed.
Cthulhu shit. I knew it.
But my feet shift. I'm unsteady. Below me, the floor is woven in human flesh.
That's some Cthulhu shit.
Dead bodies, but some of them still struggling for life. These are the ones touching me. Gripping my feet.
Well, that's a nightmare.
I scream.
I would too.
That's when I wake up.
Hello.
I agree with Chismo.
Do you have that dream, Doctor?
Yeah, we had a...
Chimos.
We had...
Chismo?
Chmos?
Chismo's what I'm calling them.
No, you can't just decide what people's names are.
Sure I can. It's in the Goblin Handbook. All names are up to interpretation.
So listen to this. You'll think this is funny. One of the clues we got is a loan agreement between the girl you just saw, Marianna, and the doctor who died. It says, it is agreed that the loan shall attract no interest, and in lieu of accruing interest, the lender has agreed to the payment of the arrangement fee, which is £1, which is due before transfer of the loan amount, which is £15,000. The lender also agrees to consider the loan repaid in full should they die or become subject to any power of attorney agreement as long as this event occurs within the term agreement, which the term is 36 months, and the doctor is dead, so now she doesn't owe him anything.
Yeah. It all sounds up and up. Sounds like good American business.
It's not American because it has a 0% interest amount.
No.
It's like a gift.
No. Chismo can help you.
Let's see. What's the glowing being?
It's a dream, Doctor.
Get wrecked,
Stranger
nerd.
things happen in dreams.
Okay. Has anyone else followed you?
Do you forget anything from our sessions, Doctor?
I'm gonna go smoke. I love you.
Let me...
People follow me to the beach.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who they are, and I don't know what happens to them.
They get eaten.
I don't always get followed, though, so it doesn't explain my blackouts.
Huh. That's a good point. What happens to the people who follow Marianna? What happens to your followers?
I said I don't know what happens to them. It's not always to the beach. Sometimes they follow me home.
Let's see. Where's home for you?
My home is in Chantry. You know that. You rang my doorbell last night.
What? No. Why would I come to your house?
I don't know. I didn't kiss you, but you just followed me, like the others. I don't feel comfortable here, Doctor. I'd like to leave.
You can leave. You don't have to stay here. I do have to ask you about Dr. Dekker lending you money, though.
He lent me some money to start my business. It was a proper agreement. I remember signing things. He thought that a distraction would do me good. I don't think he expected me to trawl the beach for treasure and sell it online.
I know, are we stalking her in our off time? Is that what happened yesterday? Huh. Did Dr. Dekker lend you money? Let's see. Do I have that dream? Do I not have that dream? What did you need a distraction from?
Dr. Dekker thought I had too much time on my hands, so a distraction would do me good. He lent me 15,000, all in all.
Okay, she's not lying. She's not lying, but she's also not including the clause. Was Dekker an alcoholic?
I've seen Dr. Dekker drink, but not that much. Certainly not during our sessions. He had other things on his mind, I'm sure.
Like what? Like what? Dr. Dekker's loanish. Take a look at that contract. Yeah, I did look at the contract. It's insane. I did look at the contract. Do we have the dream about the being? I do have that dream. I very much have that dream. Yours is the only one I think is actually happening, Marianna. I think you're actually being pulled in by Cthulhu.
I think you're mocking me. I'd like to leave.
You can leave. Go ahead and leave. I don't need you anymore. Bye. Okay, let's talk to Jaya. Let's see what she wants. She wanted to skip grief counseling today, did she not? Let's find out. Hello.
I don't want to talk about grief today. I'm getting enough grief from work.
Okay. Why is work giving you grief?
I don't know if you know, but Professor Alderby used to be my professor. He teaches history and psychology, amongst other things. I know it's not technically work, but he asked if I would allow him to have the video footage of his sessions with Dr. Dekker. Dr. Dekker wanted to be removed from all of the videos, so it's jump cut up to jump cut, but I'm sure you've already noticed that.
Wait a second. We've seen the video footage, right? It's the Alderby footage.
Nothing, of course. The faculty thinks I've gone loopy, like some kind of spongy Mobius strip. That's why I'm here, isn't it, Dr. Dekker? Him, God, the great old one, the elder god, Cthulhu.
Cthulhu.
However you address him. Listen to me! You're not listening! It's your only bloody job! Well, let's call him God. He creates this world for his amusement, something he can play with and occasionally alter to suit his mood. God loves chaos, but something goes wrong. Man and woman evolve. What was once chaotic becomes, well, more ordered.
Not really.
Without chaos, he has less power. When there's too much order, he becomes impotent. So
Bye,
he needs to
Chamoose. Have a
instill
good
chaos
night.
again. And do you know how he does this? No. And yes, but you're being too granular. He needs chaos so he can return, and the only thing stopping him is you. Not just you. You and people like you. Psychiatrists, doctors, nurses. Anyone who is caring for people who are losing their sanity. You have no comprehension how important your job is, do you? He doesn't need your version of insanity to spread. He needs chaos. It's not the same. It's just a means to an end. They're not all cultists, unfortunately. Once you see the truth, it's hard not to spread chaos yourself, to cause further insanity and harm your own. I doubt it. But can I make you question your reality? Definitely. But in doing so, I would be promoting more chaos. On the basis the central component of our universe is chaos.
Okay.
Science can only document a perception of the chaos at any one given moment in time.
Okay.
As by definition, chaos is unpredictable from one moment to the next.
Right.
Which means that at any given moment, we can choose to alter our perception of the world, no matter how much chaos that would cause. In 10 seconds' time, there will be no gravity in this room, and we will float. 3, 2, 1.
He said in 10 seconds time.
You think nothing happened. Where's your glass, Doctor?
And then the glass shattered. Okay. Right. Jaya. What video footage?
I didn't think you'd mind, since it wasn't your case anyway. Mostly it's the professor talking about how he viewed reality back then, in so much as he thought it was changeable. There's nothing else to do but watch while things are encoding.
How is reality changeable?
Psychokinetics, remember? Cult of the Kinetic Mind?
Yeah, you're all really stuck
Professor
on
Alderby
that.
said it was recommended reading to help psychiatrists in their frontline battle with insanity, he likes to call it.
Interesting. Can you battle with insanity?
Professor Alderby saw the relationship between psychiatrist and patient as a winnable battle. The patient must be cured by removing their psychokinetic ability, if present, either by telling them it doesn't exist or by using another psychokinetic ability to negate it. It's a long time ago, I can't remember all of it. There was a specific example.
That makes me wonder if we're gonna be posed with, like, somebody is gonna need Bryce's 25th hour, or maybe they'll need Evillan's shifting ability, or something. I don't know. What specific example?
If someone tells you they can fly, you tell them you control air currents and that from now on they won't be allowed to use them. This would normally stimulate the brain in such a way that the patient stopped thinking they could fly. The main danger as the therapist is believing that you can control air currents.
That's interesting. Does psychokinesis really pose any danger to therapists?
The danger of pretending you have psychokinetic abilities is that you may start believing you have them and then have them. It's the paradox of the cure. Dr. Dekker loved paradoxes. His favorite was the grandfather paradox.
I'm gonna bite. What's the grandfather paradox?
If you can travel back in time and kill your grandfather, then you cannot be born. But if you cannot be born, then you cannot kill your grandfather. It's a time traveler's chicken and egg, if you will.
Interesting. I feel like that's a common trope in media. Do you take sleeping pills by chance?
I don't take sleeping tablets, never have. I'm not allowed to prescribe either.
Yeah,
Dr.
you
Dekker
wouldn't
had me
be.
try to forge his signature once, but I was woeful.
Interesting. The toxicology report mentions ethanol.
Some people would say Dr. Dekker had a bit of a drinking problem.
Yeah.
It got worse and then it got better when his confidence turned up. I think it was the stress of dealing with the new patients. I like the odd tipple.
Interesting. Okay. So she's like, he drank, but not like a lot, and like definitely not during work, right? It would be unprofessional. But we have several people who say that it's been during work. Leica, there's children outside. You have to be nice to the children. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's see. Is there anything else we can ask her? What's an odd tipple?
I've been known to drink, not as much at the moment, not as much as Dr. Dekker did. He kept at least one bottle in his desk drawer at all times. You can't imagine the amount of times I wanted to sneak in and have some.
Let's see. I said Dr. Dekker kept a bottle in his desk drawer. Could someone have spiked it? Oh. Could someone have spiked Dr. Decker's bottle?
I suppose it's possible that somebody spiked his drink. Most people probably knew he had a bottle in his desk. Wouldn't have been that hard to empty out some capsules into it. Maybe the police should get fingerprints?
That sounds like something that we would have to do. We should get fingerprints.
I'll go and suggest it. Make sure nobody touches the bottle in the meantime.
Got it. Alright, that turns everybody orange, so that's where we're gonna stop for today. We are gonna go through and get green on most of them, if not all of them. We'll learn more about Glenn and Scarlet next time we play. We're gonna continue this and we're gonna finish this because I'm super interested in this game and I love this type of storytelling where you have to do like interviews and like talk to people and like really dig into things that they believe that they can do without thinking that they're totally bonkers. I still think Bryce is totally bonkers. Claire might also be totally bonkers, but she spits the truth a lot of the time. I don't really know what Evillan is doing, but it's not harming anyone, so I don't think that she's the one that killed Dr. Dekker. I don't think it's Jaya. I don't think it's Marianna. And I don't think it's Nathan, but if it was Nathan, I wouldn't be surprised either way. Like, he's kind of like one of those characters that's like, not him, but it could totally be him. He's just more of like a side character, I think. And we haven't met Glenn and Scarlet yet. Scarlet supposedly was the one that was dating Dr. Dekker, so we'll meet her next time. But anyways, thanks for joining me today, guys, for this episode of Infectious Madness of Dr. Dekker. I hope you're having fun with it. I'm having a super fun time. It's one of the little joys I have to look forward to starting my week at Tuesdays with Dr. Dekker. Yeah, it's a joy to play this game. I'm having a lot of fun with it, so I hope you guys are having fun with it too. Anyways, thanks for joining. Please join me tomorrow, Wednesday. Gob the Goblin and I, my lovely husband and I, are going to be reading Problem Sleuth, which is a webcomic done by Andrew Hussey before Homestuck, if I know what I'm talking about properly. At least that's what's been explained to me. So, it's a super fun read. The characters are very silly. I love them a lot already. There's almost no dialogue though, so the voices are kind of like, more organic, I would say. I don't know. Like, it's easier to make voices for these characters because we don't have to voice like a ton of different voices. But yeah, join me tomorrow for that. Sorry, I'm really spacey right now. Join me tomorrow for Problem Sleuth. It's gonna be fun. Join me on Thursday. We're gonna be playing a game about potatoes. And it's gonna be really fun. So join me on Thursday for a game about potatoes. I don't remember exactly what its name is. But all I know is that it's about trying to find a bag of tomatoes and potentially going on a wild quest in order to get a bag of potatoes for Grandma. So join me for that. That's going to be fun. I already played a little bit of it in a test for it, and it was really fun. So I think I'm going to have a really fun time sharing it with you guys. join me on Friday for Visual Novel Friday. We are going to be playing Magical Otoge and Holly. We recently played Magical Otoge CL, which was the first game that Bat and San had made. And they made another game called Magical Otoge and Holly, or Moon Observatory and Holly, because he renamed the franchise. But it's going to be another fun kind of, I don't know if it's like as comedic as CL was. I don't know very much about the Anne Holly part of it. I know it's a different story set in the same universe, or maybe on a different world in the same universe. Yeah, I don't know. I have to go look and see how that story lines up, how it matches with Magical Otoge CL. But I know that it does have some interaction with it. So if you like Magical Otoge CL on the channel, in the VODs channel, I think you're gonna like Anne Holly. So please come join me on Friday for that. That's gonna be really fun. And Sunday's Homestuck, as you know. So we haven't been able to do Homestuck in the last few weeks. We've just been swamped with work and life and other things, so we haven't had the energy to do a stream. So I hope you'll forgive us for that. But I am gonna start trying to rewire us into doing Homestuck every Sunday, because I think it's a good exercise in perseverance, you know? Like, even when you don't feel like you want to do something, doing it anyways can sometimes feel good. Just a thought. But yeah, that's what we're going to be trying to do on Sundays. So please join us. If you're interested in any of the streams, you can check on the schedule tab on the Twitch channel, and it will tell you what time streams are starting in your time zone, so you can never miss a stream. But if you're following and liking both the VODs channel and the Twitch channel, you won't miss an update, because I go live every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday, so you can catch me most days. And if you get notifications on the VODs channel, you get updates on when I drop videos on it, which is every Saturday. So yeah, it's a whole week's worth of videos that I drop every Saturday, so you get a bunch of stuff to watch. But yeah, anyways, that's all I have to say for that, I think. I have to do my little speech at the end. I always remember to do that. But thanks for joining me, everybody. I'll see you later. Have a good night. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow for Problem Sleuth. Alright guys, bye. Wave at Jaya. Bye.